Ever wondered how to keep your anthurium plants lush and vibrant? Today, we're embarking on a journey to unravel the intricacies of anthurium care, from understanding their unique watering needs to shining a light on their ideal light conditions. We'll delve into every aspect of their care. We'll explore how to create the perfect environment for these tropical beauties and even get into the nitty-gritty of pest control and propagation. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating world of anthurium care. Watering. It's a simple task, yet so critical for your anthurium's health. For these tropical beauties, the watering schedule and methods must be just right. Overwatering can lead to root rot, while underwatering can leave your anthurium parched and wilted. So what's the optimal balance? Well, it's all about observing your plant and its environment. Generally, a good rule of thumb is to water your anthurium once the top inch of the soil feels dry to the touch. This usually equates to watering about once a week. But remember, this can vary depending on factors such as the size of your plant, the size of the pot, and the time of year. In the warmer months, your anthurium may need a little extra hydration, so you might find yourself watering it slightly more frequently. Conversely, in the cooler months, the plant's water consumption can decrease, hence fewer watering sessions are needed. Remember, balance is key when it comes to watering your anthurium. Like all plants, anthuriums crave sunlight. But how much is too much? That's the question we'll unravel today. The ideal light conditions for anthuriums are bright yet indirect sunlight. Too much direct sunlight can scorch their leaves, while too little can stunt their growth. So, if you're growing anthuriums indoors, it's crucial to find that sweet spot. A north or east-facing window often provides the perfect balance. On the other hand, if your anthurium is in a spot that's too dark, you may need to supplement with artificial light. Fluorescent lights or grow lights are excellent choices. They emit the spectrum of light that plants need without producing heat that could harm your anthurium. Remember, the aim is to mimic the soft, dappled sunlight of a tropical forest floor. That's where anthuriums naturally thrive. And there you have it. Give your anthurium the right amount of light, and it will reward you with vibrant growth. Next up, let's talk soil, nutrients, and the art of repotting. The first step to a thriving anthurium is a good potting mix. Anthuriums prefer a well-draining, loose and rich mix. A blend of peat moss, perlite, and pine bark in equal parts can provide the right balance of drainage and moisture retention. However, remember that every plant is unique. You might need to tweak the composition according to your anthurium's specific needs. If you notice water sitting on the surface for too long after watering, consider adding more perlite to improve drainage. Conversely, if the soil dries out too quickly, a bit more peat moss can help retain moisture. Now let's move on to repotting. It's a process that can seem daunting but is vital for your plant's health. Anthuriums typically need repotting every 2 to 3 years, or when the roots begin to crowd the container. Choose a pot just one size up from the current one, ensuring it has good drainage. Gently remove the plant from its old pot, tease out the roots, and place it in the new pot filled with fresh potting mix. Remember to water thoroughly after repotting to help the plant settle in. The final piece of the puzzle is fertilizing. Anthuriums are not heavy feeders, but they do appreciate a boost of nutrients during their growing season, which is from spring to late summer. Use a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer, diluted to half the recommended strength. Apply this every 4 to 6 weeks, but do not fertilize in the winter months when the plant is resting. Over-fertilizing can lead to salt buildup in the soil, which can burn the roots and stunt growth. To sum it up, a well-formulated potting mix, timely repotting, and a balanced feeding schedule are the keys to a healthy, thriving anthurium. With these guidelines, you'll provide the best environment for your anthurium's roots, promoting vigorous growth and vibrant blooms. Choosing the right potting mix and fertilizer can significantly enhance your anthurium's health and vigor. Temperature, humidity, and pruning, 3 elements that can make or break your anthurium's health. Let's start with temperature. Anthuriums are tropical plants, which means they prefer warmer climates. A temperature range between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal. Remember, Sudden temperature drops or spikes can stress your anthurium, leading to leaf damage or even plant death. So whether you're growing your anthurium indoors or out, make sure to provide a stable, warm environment. Moving on to humidity. Anthuriums thrive in high humidity, reminiscent of their rainforest origins. To replicate this, you might consider placing your anthurium near a humidifier or in a well-lit bathroom where it can benefit from the moisture. Regular misting can also help maintain humidity levels, but be careful not to overdo it as excess moisture can lead to fungal diseases. Finally, pruning. Regular pruning is essential for maintaining your anthurium's health and aesthetic appeal. It's a simple process. Just remove any yellowing, browning, or damaged leaves with a clean, sharp tool. This not only improves the plant's appearance, but also promotes new growth by directing energy away from dying foliage. Pruning is best done in the growing season, typically in spring or summer, when the plant can recover quickly. By managing these elements, you can recreate the anthurium's natural habitat right in your home. We've covered a lot, haven't we? But remember, every anthurium is unique. To master their care, we've touched on watering techniques, emphasizing the importance of avoiding overwatering and underwatering. We've explored light requirements, understanding that optimal sunlight exposure is key to their growth. We delved into the right potting mix and repotting guidelines, which encourage healthy root growth and plant vigor. We've also discussed temperature regulation and humidity management, both vital in mimicking the anthurium's natural habitat and preventing leaf browning or drying out. And let's not forget about pruning to maintain their aesthetic appeal, as well as fertilizing to promote lush foliage and vibrant blooms. Lastly, we've explored the importance of understanding the specific needs of your anthurium plant for successful care and maintenance. With these tips in mind, you're well on your way to becoming an anthurium care expert. Happy planting!